Hello, everyone. Connor Eichhorst here, just following Madeline. To continue where she left off, I'm going to pick up on the telephone part of the secret shop that we did, and then I will also be talking about the food and the manager. So, right away, when I called, it was answered in two rings by Claudia, and she answered with her name, followed by a "How may I help you?" which is very nice. Right away, I asked about their hours, and she said that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, they close at 9, but otherwise, Wednesday through Saturday, they're open until 10. She said that you do not need a reservation and that walk ins are acceptable. So I did not make one. I did not feel it necessary for the date we decided to go. Um, that being said, I was able to give Claudia a 6 out of 6 on the categories, but when Faith and Madeline both called, the phone was answered after 3 or 4 rings, so they took a point off, giving 5 each. On to the manager. Unfortunately, the entire time that we were there eating, I could not distinguish if there was a manager even on duty. So I know that in some restaurants the servers have manager duties, so it could have very well been that the one server we had was also the manager. But if that was the case, she didn't make it clear. So unfortunately, they did not score very well on the manager part, especially since there wasn't a manager to go and talk to some of the other customers' tables that were there, and they did not come talk to us and see how our food was done. In the professional industry like this, it's very important to make sure that you have contact with each one of your tables and to make sure that every customer's needs is met very well and satisfactorily. I ordered the two enchilada verdes for my meal, and then I also got a tequila sunrise to see how well their bartender was. Good news, their bartender had his proportions on right. Everything tasted wonderful. Both Faith and Madeline ended up getting one of their new specials, the chimichanga El Toro. I can't remember who got the chicken and who got the beef, but they each got one. All of our orders came with refried beans and rice as sides, both of which were very excellent in my opinion. For the plating, everything was distinctly apart from each other. I know sometimes platters, everything seems to just come together in one mess towards the end of the meal, but it was very easy to make sure everything was kept separate from one another. Because Faith and Madeline got both of the same thing, both of their dishes came out looking exactly the same, which is what you want to see. Consistency is key. So upon the food's arrival, the waitress came holding the platters with oven mitts because they were hot. However, myself being working in a kitchen, I didn't need the oven mitt. I just grabbed the platter right out of her hand. Don't do that if you don't have kitchen hands though, because they can be really, really hot. And El Toro, as some of you might not know, is part of the Morales family of restaurants here in Lincoln. They also operate Mazatlan on North 70th Street, Mazatlan 2 on North 27th Street, and also Las Margaritas on South 27th Street. Overall, I will be returning to El Toro soon, and I would recommend it to anyone who enjoys authentic Mexican food.